let this be.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will to continue to bring the gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the love on December 21st, first day of winter, and it's cold outside. Just got back from Dominican Republic going last night. It was 85 degrees. 85 degrees at DR. And it is not 85 degrees here in Charlotte. So, weather change got me under the weather real quick, but it's all good. We talking Gamecock women's basketball. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram at Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And wherever you may get your podcast, you find your man, Captain Will. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of them. All of them you'll find Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We talking about key takeaways. In the big victory over Charleston Southern. Okay. Still breaking down Charleston Southern because I missed a couple of days. I was out there on the beach, belly and all, sipping a Mai Tai. That's what I was doing. So, a few things that we have to address in this montage of takeaways in this dominant win. Okay. The first thing we have to address is Joyce Edwards is very good at the game of basketball. I mean, that's as basic as you could say. She is very good at the game of basketball. The number 3 overall recruit in the class of 2024, according to ESPN, is a basketball player. The Camden product had another wonderful basketball game at the Colonial Life Arena. Three-time national champions. Joyce Edwards is finding her groove as a South Carolina women's basketball player. She is doing things that I expected her to do. She was elite. Let's go through some of the accolades, right? She was elite high school basketball player. Got it. Okay. You have a lot of elite high school basketball players out there. You do. Now, playing in a small state of South Kakalaki and coming from Camden, you know, her talent was way above most of the world at her age. Okay. But her talent was even way above the talent at any high school in the state of South Carolina. I remember watching it with my own eyes. She beat my Marlborough County Bulldogs by over 100 points. 100 points. I didn't think that was possible. That you can, in 8-minute quarters, beat the team by over 100 points. But I saw it. Accolades, McDonald's All-American, MVP, Nike Summit, 2 gold medals playing for Team USA. And she said in her own words, you know, you're playing against players that are as big or bigger than you, as physical or more physical than you, very fast. So it took a little bit of adjustments. Well, okay. The adjustments have been made for Joyce Edwards. We remember that North Carolina State game here in Charlotte, where she had 8 turnovers. Fam, those days are over for Joyce Edwards. She is playing exceptional basketball, offensively and defensively. On Thursday afternoon, she had 21 minutes, finished off with 20 points, 6 for 9 from the field, and was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. I said before the season began that I felt that the South Carolina women's basketball team would be much better at the free throw line. I felt that if the players that actually go to the free throw line that can hit free throws and in abundance, the number will go up. We haven't had that at South Carolina for a few years. But you having post players like a Joyce Edwards who's shooting over 80% from the free throw line. You have a Chloe Kiss who's shooting over 80% from the free throw line. They're getting to the free throw line a lot, and they are hitting their free throws. She also had 6 rebounds, 2 steals. She had an unbelievable offensive rating of 149.9 and a defensive rating of 72.4. Joyce Edwards against Charleston Southern was the epitome of efficiency for a basketball player. She's not flashy. She doesn't change her expression. She just plays basketball. She don't talk junk like some players do. She just gets the ball, amazing hands, finishes at the basket. It's crazy. For the season, she's averaging 20 minutes, 11 points, shooting over 50% for the field, 83% from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, assists, couple steals, 1 block per game. Her offensive rating is nice. Offensive rating is nice. The defensive rating is crazy. She is doing what she does, or what we should get used to her doing. Currently, right now, she's 18th in the SEC in offensive rebounds. She's 17th in the SEC in steals. Okay? 17th in the SEC in steals as a 6'3" post player averaging 20 minutes per game. 16th in the SEC in steals per game. 19th in the SEC in free throws made. Joyce Edwards is just scratching the surface, and the former number 3 overall recruit in the class of 2024 is starting to put on a show for South Carolina women's basketball. She's not a starter, but she plays starter minutes. Right now, she's 4th. 4th in regards to minutes played per game. Oh, she's getting her time. And her time is now for the South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champions. Here's a second thing that I want to make a point of on this first day of Christmas. You know, I thought about putting some stuff on the grill today, and then I was like, what in the world are you thinking? Like, you tripping. You are tripping. My wife hit me dead in the throat. She did. Karate chop. Old 1984 Karate Kid style. Dead in the throat. Raven Johnson is starting to play like Raven Johnson. Can we get a pause and on all the vitriol, the drama that was consuming the early shooting woes of one Raven Hollywood Johnson? And this basketball game on Thursday was what Raven Johnson does, offensively and defensively. The best pass first, defensive, offensive point guard in the country. People I already know I'm gonna get some comments about that. It's cool, Mr. G, homeboy. What's up, bro, guy? But we gotta take a couple of things in context, right? So in the last game, Raven had 26 minutes, had 9 points, had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, had 4 steals. She was 4 for 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3. Offensive rating of 116.5 and a defensive rating of 46.5. Ladies and gentlemen, 46.5 defensive rating is straight up nasty. It's stupid. It's just in a different level defensively. We have a lot of great shoot first pass guards. shoot first point guards, I should say. We have a lot of players who are really good defensively. When Raven Johnson is on her game and when she's doing that little bounce, y'all cancel Kristen on that. Or she's on one. For the season, Ravens averaging 23 minutes, 5 points, 31% for the field, 29% from three. Nothing to write home about. Not one thing to write home about in regards to those numbers. 5 rebounds, which is really good for a point guard. 5'9", 3 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover, one block. Offensive rating of 102.7 and defensive rating of 78.7. But here's the thing. Of the last 5 basketball games, Ravens averaged about 23 minutes. She's averaging 6 points. She's shooting 46% from the field. She's shooting 44% from 3. So just like if she had a slow shooting start, she's getting into this hot streak. 46% from the field and 44% from the 3 over the last 5 basketball games is pretty good by Captain Will's standards. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover. Over the last 5 games, those are really good numbers, y'all. It's not going to be the high volume that we see from some of these high usage players. You're not going to see that. It's not the way the South Carolina plays. And I lament the fact that when I hear the great players of this 2024-2025 season, a lot of times, I can say a lot of times, most of the times our players aren't mentioned, which is cool. It's fine. Because when we get to April and we're in Florida, we're cutting out the nets. That's the only thing that matters, right? 23 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, couple of turnovers. Couple steals, 1 turnover. We got Wofford in 8 days. Wofford in 8 days. The girls will be off the break. The girls will be back, refocused. And we've seen a whole lot of unfocused basketball players over the last couple of days. Just couldn't wait to go to Christmas break. And now you have today you got Southern Cal and UConn playing tonight at 8 o'clock. Big game, huge game. I don't know. I mean, I would say UConn's going to win. You know, if I had to put money on it, I would say UConn's going to win that basketball game. And I don't want anybody checked out. Now, this is a big primetime game on Fox, and it's the eyeballs will be watching this. Just an amazing sports day in general. You got multiple games on college football on for the playoffs. You got the NFL doing that thing today. You got a highlight game tonight. I want to see some high quality basketball. But you have to mention, when we're talking about top players, you have to say some ladies from the South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champions. And I think you should talk about a little bit about Ashlyn Watkins. Real talk. Ashton Watkins is playing at an SEC, all SEC level right now. In Thursday's game, Ashlyn Watkins played 25 minutes, almost had a double-double, had 8 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 3 blocks, 1 steal, doing what she does. 127.6 offensive rating, defensive rating of 72. That is a great basketball game for her. And for the season, Watkins averaging 20 minutes, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 52% from the field, about 65, 67% from the free throw line. She started off so hot. It was amazing. And she's still getting 2 steals, 2 blocks, 1 turnover per game. Has a defensive rating of 71.6 and an offensive rating of 123.6. Ashton Watkins is pretty much on par with what she did last season. I expect the trajectory to continue to rise for her as the season goes on, because she's more comfortable now. She knows where to get, knows her spots. And in particular, the players know where she wants the ball, and she can finish at the rim at will. Right now, she's 5th in the SEC in total blocks. Did I say she's only playing 20 minutes per game? But she's 5th in the SEC in total blocks. She's 5th in the SEC in blocks per game. Did I mention again that she's only playing 20 minutes per game? Ashton Watkins is a phenomenal basketball player. Her key thing that I always look at also is fouls per game. Compared to last season, Ashlyn Watkins averaged 2.3 fouls per game over about 20 minutes per game. This season, she's averaging 1.4 fouls per game, playing the same amount of minutes. She's not committing as many fouls. Ashlyn Watkins will be ready for conference play. She'll be ready to dominate. And I can't wait to see it. Raven Johnson will be ready for conference play. Joyce Edwards will have our first taste in conference play, but it's not going to be a surprise. She's played against great competition all over the world. Let's keep this thing going. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel Gamecocks every single day. You're now rocking with the best. And since you are rocking with the best, come rock with your man. Will, let's go. Let's go.